Hey viewers, welcome to VL Astrology. Once again, I'm Manita Lenka. I'm a Vedic astrologer and I use the Sidereal Zodiac to predict. And this is about the month of June 2022. These are the forecast and the predictive also. We call them, like they give results separately. So that is why I've labeled it as forecast and predictions, two separate things. So today I'm going to be discussing firstly in the first segment about what are the transit positions going to be this month. And then in the latter half, I will be sharing about what exactly is going to be happening or would be impacting the 12 signs or the, ascendants or the moon signs or the Dasha Lord. So how do you check your Dasha Lord is make your Dasha Lord the first house and see where the planets are transiting through. So I shared the North Indian and South Indian chart for that reason only, because there are two different schools of thoughts. Maybe, East Indian also, I tried, but it is not sharing. So that's why there are different styles of charts, the horoscope displaying. So I use the North Indian in my readings, but yes, because I have an audience who I have to cater to, who understand the South Indian chart, the Placidus chart. So that is the reason I have two charts to show. So that becomes a little easier for me also to interpret the horoscope, and I do extempore videos, so it's very easy for me to explain. And the live sessions become very elaborate for that reason only, because I keep on explaining each and everything. I try to cover each and every aspect. So if you're watching me for the first time, don't forget to subscribe my channel. You won't regret, because I do the tutorials also wherein you can learn a little bit of astrology, whatever I can impart through my videos. I try doing that. So you can do that. And I request to my subscribers that please do like the videos, because the more you like the videos, they get shared and they get circulated more, and I get more views and I get more subscribers for that reason. So I think that kind of a contribution is expected from my audience who have been with me from a long time. Thank you so much for your support and the comments that you give in the comment section. That's really commendable. And I will be doing the timestamps also soon, so you are you can straight away jump to your sign also, and you will get to know what exactly is it going to be this month of June going to be leading to. So what exactly is going to be happening? Let's start with that. And I will be sharing with you the festivals that we have during this month. So let me share the screen. If at all it's not sharing, please do let me know. So I use the Drik Panchang to check the, what exactly is the month looking like festival wise, Purnima, Amavasya, that is full moon, new moon. So that is very important. So Drik Panchang, you can just write here your location. And this really helps you understand what kind of, what is happening in the sky. So these are the festivals. So the main thing that I look into is, and I share, is the full moon and the new moon. So we have on the 14th, Purnima, which is the full moon. And then we have, see, there are people who actually follow the Pradosh Vrat also, and Ekadashi Vrat also. So you can get all the information here. And then we have on the 28th, we have the Amavasya, that is the new moon. So you can just get all the information here. Please go through this, and this is very handy. So you will get to know all the information here. So log into Drik Panchang. You can just go through this site and you will get all the details. Okay. So let me share with you what exactly is happening this month through the charts. All right. So here is the chart of the month of, one second, let me change the signs. Okay. So this is for June 1st that I have put up. Now here we do have firstly, the major most transit which is happening is Mercury is going to go direct on the 3rd of June. And Saturn is going to be turning retrograde on the 5th of June. So these are the two important changes which are going to be taking place. Sun Sankranti, that is every month, Sun changes the signs. Sorry, I'll just share the screen again. It's not sharing, I think. Somebody wrote, it's not sharing. Yeah. Sorry for that. So here, if you will see, we have two major phenomena which are taking place. Mercury is going to go direct on the 3rd of June, and Saturn is going to be getting retrograde and will be demoted in the sign of Capricorn. So these two are very important, and you will be having a lot of changes that can be felt during this time. And we do have sun changing signs. So that is also very important and essential to check, because sun changes the sign every month. So if you want to understand what is going to be happening during the month, so you should stick on to the sun ingress. Make the day when sun changes sign your first house, that particular sign which is changing, and then see how the planetary positions are for your birth chart. Suppose you are a Taurus rising and sun will be ingressing into your second house. So make your Taurus sign and then see where the planets are in your natal chart. That is also one of the ways to understand and interpret the predictive. Then moon, actually, when we see moon's transit, that is where you get to know about what is happening in your day-to-day lives. What are your mood swings, how you can deal with a particular position, condition and situation. So that is something which is your mental setup. So that you see from the moon's transit. Now, Mercury is going to be getting direct and will be in this sign of Taurus throughout the month. Sun will be ingressing in the sign of Gemini from the 15th of June. So 15th of June onwards, Sun will be in the sign of Gemini. And Jupiter is going to be there only in the sign of Pisces. And here Jupiter is going to be changing the Navmansha. Jupiter is going to be in the Libra Navmansha from the 4th of June to the 2nd of July. So Libra people are going to get relieved for some time, of course, because Jupiter in the Navmansha of Libra will give some saving grace to you, because Ketu is also there. So you will definitely be feeling a lot of positive energy in your married life, relationship, business, trade, commerce. So all that is going to be happening. We do have Venus transiting through the sign of Aries till the 17th of June, and then we'll be moving into the sign of Taurus. Will be leaving the Rahu energy behind. So thankfully, Venus is also going to be getting that kind of grace. It's going to be in its own zone after the 17th, 18th, or on the 18th of June, it'll be in the sign of Taurus and will be conjunct Mercury as well. And Mars is also going to be changing signs. Mars is going to be moving into the sign of Aries, its own zone, and will be conjunct Rahu. So this is the time you have to be a little extra careful about your mood swings, about your decision making. You can go haywire in your decisions. You have to be, all of you have to be really, really careful about this. All right. And we do have Saturn's ingress in the Capricorn sign, which is not sounding that good because it is demoted. Now, when Saturn comes back to the previous sign where it has completed its span, now again it's going there. That means it's revisiting that zone. So you, if have felt the transit of Capricorn good, you have got the good results. So definitely this is going to be a good transit again. But yes, it's a temporary one. And then post 12th of July, like it is going to be coming back to the sign of Capricorn. So we do feel these energies, till the time it is in the sign of Aquarius to do things. And of course, retrogrades, we have to study very minutely because for everyone, it is going to give different results. But it's a very common phenomena. Like every year this happens, 33% of the population of the world is born with a Saturn retrograde because it is away from sun and closest to the earth. That's how, we can consider this phenomena as a very important one. At the same time, it's a very common phenomena. All right. So nothing to worry about it in case you are, having a good Saturn in your chart, giving already good results. So the Saturn is not going to disturb you. But yes, retrograde planets, they start giving maximum results. They have the potency to give maximum results. Good, bad, ugly depends on your personal chart, of course. And Rahu and Ketu are not changing signs for sure. They're going to be here. in the Aries and in the Libra axis for this month. And we do have Saturn transiting through the Dhanishta Nakshatra till the 12th of July. And this linkage between the Capricorn and Aquarius is because of this Dhanishta Nakshatra. So you can go back and watch all my videos made on Saturn's transit through the Aquarius as well as Capricorn sign and Dhanishta Nakshatra. You will get all the details and you will know what exactly does this mean. Jupiter's ingress in Pisces, I've made a video. Rahu Ketu axis, I have already made the video. Sun's transiting through the signs, I've made the video. So I think you don't need any kind of information from separate information. I have given all the videos to you in my weeklies. So you can hear the summary part, and you should actually get back to me in the comment section whether something matched up or not. It did not, you can tell me. If it did, you can tell me. I'm receptive to all your comments. It's perfectly fine by me. And I try to, in fact, cater to your questions whenever I get time. So please don't worry. Whosoever is going through tough times, remember one thing, that no time stays the same. There will be good times if you are running through the bad. If there are bad times, you will definitely be having good times and good times. So you will be definitely going through the bad times as well. So we should be prepared for all the timings which we actually are experiencing. It's not necessary that all the times, good times actually fly. That's the only difference. Bad times, we feel that why they are not passing, why they are not finishing. If you're running through a dasha, which is the planet in the 8th house, 12th house, 6th house, so you have to be really careful about your health this month. And if you have any planets in the 6, 8, 12 houses, so they will be definitely giving you little negative results. Okay. So let's start with the predictive. So this is what is the major most transit, and Jupiter and Mars are conjunct, and they're going to be there till the 26th of June, and then Mars will be transiting out of there and will be transiting through the Aries sign. So all the transit videos I will be making gradually, so don't worry about it. I'll be giving you the dates and the remedies also in this video. So it's going to be a long video again, wherein I'll be sharing all the 12 ascendants and the moon signs predictions for you. So do hear them carefully. Okay. And do let me know if anything matched up in the comment section. Thank you so much for the ones who are here watching me live. I hope you all are doing great. Okay. So let's start with the first sign first. That is Aries. Let me just... Okay, sorry, Aries. All right, so for Aries natives, your Lagnesh is going to be in the 12th house, and it's conjunct a benefic planet. So it's very good time for travels. If you want to go in for any kind of change, this is the time. Do not get overboard on expenditure part. Some electronic goods you will buy, then you will regret, or maybe you will be spending a lot on your travels, and maybe some health issues also, blood related health issues or something to do with inflammation. So take care of that. You do have in the 7th house Ketu. So this is also, forming a 6-8 relationship. So this can give you some kind of irritation in your relationships also. So be watchful about that this month. I will be giving you the dates. Not the whole month is going to be bad, so don't worry about it. Mercury is going to go direct. For you, it is definitely going to be positive as far as your loans is concerned. If you have to pay off your loans or any kind of financial decision making that you have to do, they'll be definitely positive this month because Mercury in retrogression is moving towards Rahu. So this is like, has given you irritation. You have been very aggressive in your speech, and with your family members, you have not been very comfortable. So you will be definitely feeling better. As far as your Saturn is concerned, Saturn is your 10th and 11th lord, and Saturn is going to go retrograde. It's going to be in the 11th house though, but it will be moving backwards gradually in the 10th house. So some changes can be anticipated, and actually this is going to give you some opportunities. Maybe you will meet some of your people who have actually given you, you have already given some kind of leverage to do things. You've been very innovative, and this is definitely going to enhance those qualities in you and speed up. Maybe you are going to be getting connected with influential people now. Some government related jobs, or if you're preparing for the exams related to the services, so you will definitely be able to clear them. And also this is a time for childbirth, because Saturn is getting retrograde and is going to be looking at your 5th house as well. Children need to work a little harder if at all you are a student native. So you need to put little extra effort. On the new moon, full moon days, just be watchful about your mood swings. You can have some kind of irritation. You can lose your temper because it is going to be in the axis of your 3rd and 9th this month. So you have to be very calm when you are communicating with people. So this is actually going to lead to some betterment, gradual improvement, because Mars is also going to be leaving your 12th house and will be transiting your 1st, and Venus will be transiting your 2nd. So this is also one of the reasons that you will be actually working through your relationship and financials this month. So that happens only after the 18th of June, that you will be focusing yourself. Your mind is working through the financials and the relationship. You're focused on these two things, two areas of life. Do not get carried away in making decisions related to your investments. You can go wrong. You can fall trapped with these investments, and you will just lose money. As it is, Ketu is in your 7th house. Partnership businesses are not advisable. It's better that you just hold on right now to whatever you are doing. You have this month, I would request you, if you can do if you can just donate something in yellow. You can donate something in yellow. You can apply just dab into the turmeric and, just apply it on your forehead in the center of every day. It's called the tilak, basically. And it is going to be helpful for your health. This is also one of the main chakras. So if you apply something, it will definitely be actually protecting that chakra. So you are not receptive or susceptible to the negative energies around you. So do this remedy. Consume jaggery if possible. Jaggery is a hardened sweet, so the raw sweet. So you can just have that also in the morning. So that will also help you. Or you can have honey with lukewarm water. No lime, just lukewarm water and honey. That will really be helpful, because Mars and Jupiter are together, your Lagnesh. Now I'm giving you a few dates wherein you have to be a little extra cautious about your decision making related to your financials and your relationship also. So 4th to the 7th, 4th to the 8th, you have to be a little extra careful about your investments, about your relationship, about your spouse's health also. So this can lead to some piff, or to your in-laws also. This can cause some kind of trouble or trouble with them. So make sure that you are very clear on your terms with the family members, especially. Okay, so take care. On the 9th till the 12th, now this is the time when you will be thinking of growth, thinking of expansion. You might take help of your father and or a spiritual guru or some elder brother of yours to move further on. So this will be a good time. And it will be helpful for you to make decisions related to your travels and foreign collaborations. If you have to be more religious minded, during this time. Do not fall prey to the Rahu energy, because Rahu is also looking at your 9th house. So this can lead to some confusion or some misunderstanding with the people you are dealing with in your businesses, with the foreigners especially. 18th to the 21st is a good time, very good time, in fact, to change the job. If you want to go in for any kind of change, any kind of, if you want to pursue any kind of education, want to enhance your studies, also any kind of movement, so this will be good. Any kind of government related job or tasks which are lying pending, you'll be able to complete those as well. This is a good time for student natives. They will make right kind of choices. If you have to visit any kind of shrine, religious place, so you can do that also during this time. 22nd till the 26th. Now, this is the time you will be having a little bit of confusion or, some kind of misunderstanding with your friends in your friend circle. So make sure that you do not get carried away and make wrong kind of choices. The circle you move around in, you can be making wrong choices or wrong decisions, or maybe you will be having some new friends coming into your life. Okay, so this is a good time, in fact, from 27th till the 30th. Now, this is a time when you can have some, you can maybe go in for some personality change, some cosmetic surgery, or any kind of looks that you have to change. So make sure that you do not get carried away and blow up your money unnecessarily. So take care. You can be having migraine or headaches during this time. You can fall prey to the negative energies around you and get aggressive. So do not lose your cool. Do not lose your temper. Follow the right path, because you can take the wrong path because of the external forces. That should not be done during this time. And for relationship, in case you have to initiate any kind of relationship, I would suggest you can do that only only on the 18th, 19th, 20th. These are the positive times for you. Okay, for investments, if you want to go for investments, you should be going in for investments only when 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. These are the 3 dates which you can opt for. Okay, major investments if you want to make. All right, coming to the next sign, I've given you the remedies. Please do the remedies also. Coming to the next sign, that is Taurus. Let me just write it. Live sessions, please pardon me because of the delay that is caused in typing, because it's very difficult to edit such long videos. Okay, coming to the Taurus sign. So for Taurus natives, firstly, your Lagnesh is going to be transiting out of the 12th house and will be transiting your first. So which is definitely going to be very positive. So especially after 18th of June, you will start feeling relaxed. You will start feeling better. Your communication with people will improve. Investments, purpose, whatever you're planning, you will be definitely feeling better. And there are growth prospects which are evident now, because Mercury is also going to get direct after all, which is the second lord. So communication with your family members, misunderstandings that have been happening till now will get cleared up. You might be going in for some major investments or major collaborations, foreign collaborations till the 18th. So make the best use of, but at the same time, it can lead to the sexual urges, which is because of the Venus-Rahu combination in the 12th house. See, 12th house is in the natural zodiac, the exaltation place of Venus. Venus feels very happy here because it is ruled by Jupiter. So Venus minus lust is Jupiter. So this Venus becomes very powerful in the 12th house, but the problem is that it is in Rahu Ketu axis. So it feels quite claustrophobic here because Rahu energy always makes you that unknown sphere, unknown realms you visit. So this Venus is actually of course, Shukracharya and Rahu, they are, the relationship, that's the guru. After all, Rahu is tamed by Venus, but at the same time, Rahu is Rahu. So Rahu mellows down, but Venus gets impacted by this Rahu energy. So you will be getting a lot of confusion in your trade, commerce, foreign collaborations you will be doing. But at the same time, there will be, at the end of the day, you feel quite dissatisfied. There will be a lot of expenditures and the income is not that great. So it will get balanced out after the 18th. So relax, things are getting better. And if you want to go in for a makeover, any kind of decision making related to your marriage, meeting a potential partner, so all that will get triggered up after 18th of June till the 12th of July. Very positive time, in fact. After this, Mercury, which gets direct, is also going to be conjunct this Venus. So very good time for communication and being the ruler of the second as well as your fifth. So this will give you elevation in your creative abilities also. So this is the time for major investments if you want to make when Mercury gets direct. Also, Saturn is going to turn retrograde, which is again a very important thing which is happening. And this is going to be giving you Saturn being in the 10th house, getting retrograde will give you some inclination towards changes. You want to go in for major, place change, job change, or any kind of decisions which are required now, which will lead to some secure foundations. Being in retrogression, it is having the potency to give more results. Saturn is not in a bad position. It said that the Karaka gets activated. The place 10 places away also gets activated. So this is also going to be giving you some relationships, new relationships, something which is going to be triggered up at the place of work. It can also lead to some kind of self-introspection right now. You're going to be working really very hard. And this is also the time to take a break. Take a break from the rut that you are following from a long, long time. And also we have Sun transiting out of your first house and will be going into the second, which is also giving you, less ego now. Whatever you have been going through, the clashes, you're going to be getting that relief now, because Mercury is also combust because of Sun. So that is also going to give you some relaxation now. Any kind of power, authority that you are seeking, you will be getting that related to your financials, related to your family values that you have to follow. You will be doing it now with the Sun transiting through the second house in the latter half of the month. So then we have Mars transiting out of your 11th house. Till the time it is in the 11th house, 27th of June, it is going to be definitely fetching you good results. Any kind of major decisions related to your financials, friendship, circle that you move around in, you will be getting all that kind of assistance now. And meeting influential people definitely is also on cards. So if you have to go in for any kind of investments, you should be actually doing it before the 26th. As it is, Mercury is also going to turn direct. Definitely you're going to be making good amount of money, good chunk of money as well. So also this is the time when we have Jupiter transiting into the Libra Navmansha. Libra is your 6th house. So any kind of disease, any kind of loans, litigation, the decision is going to be there. Now is the time when the decision is going to be made. So this is going to be happening from the 29th of April till the 12th of, Jupiter is going to be in Libra Navmansha from the 4th of June till the 2nd of July. So this is going to be giving you good results. In fact, with the Libra sign getting active where Ketu is there, so the harmony which is missing in the relationship, you're going to be feeling better. It'll mellow down the results of this Ketu energy in the 6th house. So 6th house transit of malefics is not considered to be bad, but Ketu here, gives detachment and sudden problems in health. It does give. So you will be getting that relief after the 5th or after the 4th of June. So And also Saturn is going to be in the Dhanishta Nakshatra, as you all know, and it's going to be there till the 12th of July in this Aquarius sign. So make the decisions now, because then when Saturn comes back to your ninth house, this can give you again some confusion, because this Saturn is losing its potency to give results in the Capricorn sign. We will consider it in Aquarius only, because it has already transited and it's now coming back for the time being. So the rest of the year, it's going to be in the Capricorn sign. In retrogression, of course, it is going to be till the it's going to be retrograding from the 5th of June till the 23rd of October, and then it goes direct and then moves further on. So make the best use of this transit when Saturn is in your Aquarius sign. Some changes definitely on cards. So now make a note of the dates that I'm giving you if you have to make any decisions. So avoid the from the 9th till the 12th any kind of driving. You have to take care of your health. Do not go in for major investments during this time. Any kind of initiation of relationship is on cards. That is on the 13th, 14th. That is good for you. And also when you have to propose to somebody, you can do it on the 7th, 8th, 9th. So that will be positive for you. You will get a positive response. 2nd, 3rd is the time when you can have some kind of communication with your neighbors, with your siblings. You'll be striking a conversation. You'll be signing some documents also during this time. 15th, 16th, 17th, as I said, you should avoid any kind of, maybe relationship issues. If you are having, do not lose your cool during this time, especially. Okay, avoid. 21st, 22nd, 23rd. Now, these are good dates for you. If you have to go in for any kind of proposition at the place of work, any kind of consideration that you want to make related to your job, related to your relationship, very good dates. You use these dates. Also 24, 25, 26. These are also good dates this month for any kind of meetings or any meeting the influential people, assigning tasks to others. All that is definitely going to be very positive. And meeting up with your friends also, you will be getting a lot of confidence to do your job. And maybe if you're going in for some interviews, or maybe in the marketing sector you are, so this is going to be a good time for you. Okay, so the best remedy that I can suggest you is, especially when Venus is in your 12th house, you should be doing reading Sri Shuktam. Sri Shuktam is also, you can get it on the YouTube. You can just recite it or you can hear it. Listen every day. Do not get carried away in your expenditures. That is also, do not gift any perfumes or any kind of jewelry to anybody. This is not the time. After the 18th, you have to be chanting Lakshmi chants. If you can do it's Shreem, I think you can do Shreem. That's a very Shreem. Shreem, if you chant, that also invites Lakshmi. See, I was reading something from the classic text. It says that you have to be improving on your personality from inside. If you are growing from within, then you will invite and you will, get more of Lakshmi, wealth. So the wealth inside has to also, be retained. So improvise on yourself so that you can attract the worldly material life as well. You will grow both ways. And of course, we all need to grow materially in this Kali Yuga, this era. So we must actually, rather than doing things outside, we should improvise ourselves. That aura building you should be doing. You should actually be more receptive to the positive energies and make yourself positive to attract wealth. Okay, so that will be done, and I'm sure you will be all getting wealthier with each passing day. I wish and I pray. Okay, now coming to the next sign, that is Gemini. And here we go. here we go. Sorry. So for Gemini natives, Mercury, your Lagnesh is going to go direct. So which is a very positive thing which is happening, from the 3rd of June. So you definitely are going to be feeling the positive vibes now. From now itself, by the time I'm making this video, you will start feeling better with each passing day. Now, this Mercury being your Lagnesh and your fourth lord, see, this when gets retrograde, what happens? It gives you a confused state of mind. Also, when you are thinking of purchasing a property, purchasing a vehicle, you must be going through a lot, like too many places you must have checked and seen. You must have seen lot many, you're getting lot many job offers, but nothing is clicking. So you are feeling quite lost right now, and expenditures are just on the peak. They're just, the money is flowing out like anything, and the savings are depleting. For that reason, you're getting very, very insecure and very uneasy. But don't worry, Mercury is going to be giving you good results now, because it is in the house of the warehouse, that is the house of losses. That is the reason, and it's moving backwards towards Rahu. So things are actually getting a little better, because Mercury, after gets direct, will be moving towards your first house. So this is just a passing phase, few more days left. So Mercury gets direct and it starts giving you good amount of money, savings, and peace at home as well. You're losing out on the peace. Some negative energy is in gripping you. You're not getting that clarity. As we say, there's a cloud on our mind, on surrounding us, and we are not able to make right kind of choices and decisions. So that is the state for you, but surely it will be getting better. You have Sun also transiting out of your 12th house and moving towards your first. Make sure that you do not get carried away by your ego. Ego is, like there are the self-respect and ego. There is this very thin line. So do not lose your identity. At the same time, do not get carried away by the ego that you are, the big bloated ego that we all carry. So do not, keep a check, constant check. Okay, now I have to calm down. I have to mellow down, because in the first house, Sun is exalted, sort of exalted. And this gives you a lot of authority, lot of willpower, at the same time, ego, because Sun is the king after all. So make sure after the 15th of June, take care of these areas. Okay. Mars is also coming out of your 10th house. That is only by the end of June. It is going to be for the whole month till the 27th in your 10th house, making it Digbali, giving you a lot of strength, with Jupiter being the ruler of your 10th, also the ruler of your 7th. So this is going to give you more prospects, future prospects to earn, because it is the 11th lord in the 10th house. So this will enhance your savings, enhance your income. You will get a lot of willpower and courage to make decisions, foreign collaborations, investments. All that is definitely very positive. Though Mars is not a good graha, not a friendly graha to Mercury, the ruler of Gemini, but at the same time, it is conjunct Jupiter. It is conjunct the ruler of the 10th house. So this is definitely a very positive time for your professional career growth. In case you are expecting some money which is stuck, you will definitely get it back. You will get it and you will feel quite happy about it. And it is going to actually fill the vacuum that you're going through at the place of work also, with Jupiter there. So Jupiter-Mars conjunction this month is a very powerful conjunction. Jupiter is going to be transiting through the Libra Navamsha, which is your 5th house, and it is going to enhance the love, relationship, harmony in your family life also. So this is going to be giving you positive energies. Saturn is going to be this month in your 9th house only, but in retrogression. So when Saturn is moving backwards and will be coming back to your 8th house, you have to take care of your health. This is a temporary phenomena though, because Saturn has already transited through Aquarius. So take it like that. The Bhagesh, that is your luck lord, is in the luck house. So this definitely is going to be giving you positive energy. luck when is by your side, and the grace is by your side, then none of the external forces can ruin anything of yours. So be receptive to the positive energies, be open to the positivity, because Saturn is also your bhagesh, it is your luck lord after all. So it has to give you the luck enhancement in the Multrikona sign of its. So it is going to be a very positive month for you. Even if it is in retrogression, do not worry. Things are going to get better after all next year for sure. So when there is, like a lull, there is as we say, there's dark tunnel, that small ray that we see is definitely going to pull you through that tunnel. So do not worry, that tunnel is coming to an end. So this will definitely show you that light that you're looking for sure. Also, we have Venus transiting out of your 11th and transiting to your 12th. It is a zone where Venus exalts in the natural zodiac. It is in the Jupiter's place, and here it is going to be in its own zone. So this will enhance your connections with the foreigners more. You will be meeting up a partner in the foreign land, maybe. Somebody in your life is coming to you to teach you something, to save your money, to save your spheres where you are missing out on something. That vacuum is going to get filled up with Venus transiting through your 12th house. It is going to be enhancing the bed pleasures also. The sexual urges will be getting, the desire fulfillment is also on cards. In case you are thinking of travels, you'll be planning that as well. And lastly, Rahu Ketu are in this axis only, in the 5 and 11 axis of yours. So be careful when you are planning the education or overseas education, new studies, new subjects, new competition. Also, your children, you have to keep a close watch on your children as well. Thankfully, Jupiter is also in your Libra Navmansha this month, so definitely good for your children as well. Some elevation will be there, some improvement will be there, because Ketu energy, spoils the significations of this 5th house zone. Rahu makes you more materially inclined, and you will be definitely making good amount of money as well with Rahu in the 11th house. But Ketu in the 5th house is not a desired position. You have to be very protective about your children. The best remedy that I can give you is feed the dog. That is a very good remedy. Or you can also give water to the thirsty. You can just serve water to the thirsty. Never deny water. Okay, that will also help you. And you can also start having greens more, because you are ruled by Mercury. Mercury is greens. Mercury is studies, education. You can just go in for some studies, education, if you want to start learning, or read scriptures, learn astrological language, I would say. This is also a language, right? So start getting into, start reading B.V. Ramanji's books. You have to start somewhere. So do it from there, not straight away jumping into Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra. So read the books, and then, read them once, twice, thrice, each and everything, significations of planets, signs, everything from the scratch. Then jump into Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra. This is what you have to, this is how you should be doing. This is also a sort of a remedy. Read some spiritual scriptures, Vedas, something where you can learn about Hindu culture. Okay, so you will, or maybe any other of your own culture, you can read the scriptures from anywhere. The God is one. I always say that. All right. Now I'm giving you a few dates that you have to be really, careful about. That is on the 1st till the 9th. You have to be a little careful. Do not get carried away about what you drink, what you eat. There can be some digestive issues. There can be skin troubles also. And also there can be some problem in your left eye. So take care of that. 10th to the 14th. Now this is the time when you can maybe, have some travel plans coming your way. You're going to be, because now Mercury is turning direct. So any kind of collaborations, any kind of business prospects, future, you can be doing it during this time, because Mercury is getting direct in your 12th house zone. 15th to the 17th. Now, this is the time when you can have somebody at the place of work who is going to be very communicative. You're going to be presenting something, maybe a presentation. So you will do it very well. You will come out with the flying colors. 18th, 19th, 20th. Now, this is the time when you can make decisions related to your investments, and you can go a little wrong also. Maybe there will be some confusion. So you have to take care of your decisions related to your financials very carefully. Do not depend on the people who are maybe you feel that they are going to be helpful. Maybe they are not. You think that they are helping you, but they might not be giving you right kind of advice. So be extra cautious during this time. 21st, 22nd, 23rd is not good for investments again, but you might just be busy with your work, or there can be some expenditures. You might just go in for some buying a electronic gadget, maybe a laptop or phone for yourself. So this is a good time for that. 24th, 25th are not good for making investments, because Mercury is actually the planet for you. So communicating with somebody might lead to some confusion, or misunderstanding can come up. So make sure that do not make decisions unnecessarily, which can be deferred. Okay, don't be in a haste. 26th, 27th is a very good time to get connected with your family, do things at home front. Maybe you start reading something, writing some books, or reading the books that you have been thinking of doing from a long time. For you, it's a good time. 28th and 29th are a very good time to get connected with your neighbors, with your siblings, discussing about things, some adventure trips that you have to take, some short journeys on cards. So that is good for you, good time for you. 30th is the time when you will be getting connected, forming a good connection with your family members, and you will be home. You will be spending more time at home. You will be doing things to learn more. Okay, so that is also maybe, at home, when you are at home, you're spending more time to yourself. You have a lot of time to yourself. So you will be focusing on all those things during this time. Also for relationship, I would suggest, if you have to go in for the relationship, just avoid 15th, 16th, 17th. These are not good times. And also 27th, 28th. Just avoid these times to go in for any new relationship or proposing somebody. That will not be the right kind of choice that you'll be making. Also 10th, 11th, 12th, you might just you might meet somebody, or you might just have a small argument with your partner. So make sure that you take care. Okay. So, and take care of your children's health, as I said already, or keep a close watch on them, what they are doing, what is it that they're hiding. Just talk to them. Okay. Be friendly. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Cancer. Let me just write it here. So let's put Cancer. So for Cancer natives, you have to check the weeklies. When I'm making the weeklies, they are actually going to be telling you what exactly is happening, because Cancer sign is, it is going to be giving you a lot of emotional bent of mind this month. You have your Ashtama Shani having in the 8th house, or we can say Daya, or we can say Kantaka Shani for you. So this is going to be giving you some kind of confused state of mind right now. As far as your health is concerned, you have to be a little extra careful. Do not make any kind of decisions related to travels or change of job, as a matter of fact, because this is the time when Saturn is going to be looking at your 10th house in the Vakra Drishti. This is called the Vakra Drishti. So it can lead to some kind of, complication at the place of work. When Saturn is Vakra, that is, it is twisted, as we say, or we say it is crooked. We say that, but it is not, it doesn't actually imply that. But when Saturn is retrograding, so it can lead to some kind of confused state of mind at the place of work. You will, as it is, be having Rahu transiting through your 10th house and Ketu over your 4th. So people are actually, not liking whatever you're doing. They are backstabbing you, they're conspiring against you, there is lack of promotion. Mars being your Yogakara Graha in the 9th house is a good time for you. Make the best use of it. Because after the 27th, this Mars is going to be over your 10th house and it's going to be conjunct Rahu. So before 27th, whatever decision you have to make, any kind of foreign collaboration, any kind of decisions related to your travels, any kind of projects that you are working through, they are definitely going to culminate. So you should actually make decisions now. During the whole month, you have a good spread of time, because Mars is your Yogakara Graha after all, and it is conjunct the 9th Lord. So the Bhagesh, the luck is by your favor. See, Jupiter exalts in this sign. So this is a very positive time to make use of the will that you have, the willpower, the courage that you have. Use it. And I would suggest the remedy that I can give you is go in for some enhancement of your skills. Learn more, read more. Maybe, you can just take up some course where you are actually enhancing your skills and you are having that add-on, maybe if you've done the MBA, you go ahead with it, something else apart from it, where you actually are, it's just another feather in your hat. So you have to put that kind of effort also, right? So that will be the very good remedy that I can give you. Also, if you want to help your siblings, your co-borns, it will be a very good remedy for you. If you can take the help of your siblings, or you can seek advice from them before making any kind of decisions, major decisions. So this will be a good time. See, we do have to check for you especially, and for Leo people, I always say, see the new moons and the full moon times. Whenever your mind gets eclipsed or it gets combust, you will make wrong decisions. See, new moons are leading to new things in life. You will not be able to make decisions during that time. And we do have this on the 28th. So make sure on the 28th, when moon is combust, don't make any decisions. Don't get carried away by what the others are saying. Okay. So make sure you do not go in for any kind of investment, any kind of decision, major decision related to your travels. Avoid traveling because it's happening over your 6 at 12 axis. Do not take loans. Do not get involved in any kind of arguments. Okay, unnecessary arguments happen whenever there is this new moon, full moon time. You lose your cool, you lose your temper, you start thinking about the past, because you get into that zone where you start missing those days, those people who have left you and gone, and your relationship which is broke, and you're just thinking about all those things, all those events, all those incidents, the negative ones more. So it said that, during the full moons and the new moons, it's written in the text, that maximum people lose their mind during this time. They make wrong decisions. And there are mood swings, fickle-mindedness, impulsiveness during this time. So make sure you do not go in for a shopping spree during this time. Okay. And we do have Mercury turning direct, and Mercury turning direct in your 11th house is very good for investments. Though I will be giving you a few dates also. Just avoid 14th and 28th, because these are the full moons and the new moon timings. So this you have to avoid, but rest of the dates definitely I'll be sharing with you. And very good time for getting involved in any kind of relationship. Initiation of romance, friendship, meeting somebody at a party where you have been going often, but you like somebody, but you're not been able to propose to that person. You'll be proposing that person also. Okay. Just be careful if somebody from the past, some ex of yours comes into your life. Do not get carried away. Not a good time to get influenced by the ex-partner. That might be very toxic, and it will actually give you a lot of complications in the current relationship also. So make sure that you do not make any decisions. See, Mars is also going to be looking at till the 27th, your 12th house. So there is a problem in sleep. You're not able to sleep well. You're getting a lot of dreams, nightmares. So Mars is looking there. So keep a little bit of water by your bedside, and just in the morning throw it in, just water the plants, okay, or throw it in the sink of yours in the kitchen. But you have to keep 43 nights, you have to keep this water by your bedside if you are getting dreams which you remember, and you get up in the night, or you're not getting that kind of sleep, that peaceful sleep. It's a very good remedy. For Cancer natives, I would always suggest keep some water by your bedside and water the plants in the morning, that water that is kept. Okay. Or maybe, you can encircle thrice anti-clockwise and then dispose it off in the plants. That will eradicate all the negative energies from you. Okay. See, these remedies, if you feel that your moon is weak, you can do it. When is moon weak? When moon is debilitated, it's eclipsed, or it's combust, or it's the Purnima moon, or is aspected by Saturn, or is Punafu Yoga, or is with the Saturn. So these, people who have these kind of combinations should do this remedy regularly. After 43 days, repeat again. These are like vitamins, you can't leave the remedies permanently. Okay, once you have done, finish. No, you have to give some gap and then start again. So these remedies will definitely work only if you do them over a period of time. And you have Ketu in the 4th house. Jupiter is going to be in Libra Navamsha also this month. So big time saving grace. If you have been having a lot of complications at the home front, you have not been able to find a house for yourself, you have been looking out on a lookout from a long time, so you will get that relief also. And from the 4th of June onwards, when Jupiter is going to be transiting over your Ketu in Navamsha. So this is definitely very positive month for you for that reason also. And lastly, Saturn in the 8th house, the remedy would be that you can chant Om chants. You can just simply say Om, just chant that. So it will give you a lot of strength and it will cleanse your system. Okay, just make sure that from the 1st till the 9th, this is the time when you can have good connection with your partner. You can have investments coming through, loans and litigation. You will be getting some decision making now. So these are good dates for you. Just avoid 10th to the 14th. This is not the time for going in for any kind of investments, education, anything, any kind of complications. If you have with your in-laws, do not get carried away. Okay, you might make wrong decisions. Travel plans might just backfire. You might just cancel your trips. So that is something which can happen. And also, if you want to go in for some major decision making, you should be doing it from the 21st till the 23rd. Very good time. If proposing a person or meeting a partner or anything to do with your work and profile upgrade. So you can be getting that as well. So do these remedies. They're definitely going to be giving you positive results. Okay. And in case you want to take a personalized reading, July slots are open. June is all sold out. Okay, so this will definitely give you a personal reading, gives you clarity. So if you want a reading with me, you can book it. Okay, all the details are there in the description box also, and there is on the cover of this is also there. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is Leo. Let me write it here. So Leo natives. For Leo natives, Sun will be ingressing in your 11th house. See, 3, 6, 10, 11 are all of these 4 houses are very good for Sun's ingress. So Sun will be transiting through your 11th house. This is one of the Upchaya houses also. So it will give you a lot of strength and courage and good amount of money also coming in case you have to meet any government officials, any kind of litigation you're entrapped in, so you will be getting that decision in your favor. This is also a very good time for investments. If you have to make investments, because Mercury being the ruler of your the Dana Bhavas is also getting triggered up with the direct motion of it. So till now, if you have been having some complications, so now things are getting better. Any kind of misunderstanding at the place of work because of Mercury retrograde, or anything where is where you are not able to come to terms with your bosses, your seniors, your authoritative figures, or government. So things are going to get better. Because of this Mercury retrograde, you must have gone through a lot, during these days. But surely things are getting better. You were on the verge of getting a promotion and that backfired. Suddenly it was withdrawn. Or I have also got people saying that, we were supposed to leave this job and join. So think about it. It is whatever happened for good, because if you would have joined, if you would have left, you would have joined, you would have left again, and you had to rejoin somewhere else. So this is something which takes you back and forth, with Mercury retrograde. Market trends actually, get suffered or impacted a lot with Mercury retrogression. So you have already felt that, being your Dhanabhava Lord, that is 2nd and 11th Lord, getting retrograde. So expenditures on peak, and now things are going to get better. Savings are going to be there. You're going to be feeling much better. Saturn is going to go retrograde. That is happening on the 5th. So 5th of June till the 23rd of October. When Saturn is turning retrograde, you will be feeling little better. Why? Because in the 7th house, Saturn has given you quite a lot of detachment with people. You have felt that, you are not in that zone where you want to converse with people. Or if you're conversing also, there is always some misunderstanding. There's always some confusion. You feel quite irritated. You feel you're drained. Your energy levels are down. People around you are draining you. With this Saturn, in the 7th house, when it goes retrograde, it's moving backwards towards your 6th house. So things are mellowing down, things are getting better, people will be understanding you more. You will start feeling and recollecting that gathering of energy is going to take place now. So make the best use of this. Till the 12th of July, Saturn is going to be in your 7th house though. But after it moves into your 6th, it is going to be improving things now. It is going to give you that kind of courage to make decisions. And, that clarity will be there. Okay, now I want to change the job. And in case you're waiting for that, that is going to actually take place now. This Saturn is also going to be looking at from the 6th house when it's in retrogression. I will be making a separate video though. Saturn will be looking at your Jupiter also in the 8th house. So when Saturn and Jupiter, they interact with each other, these are two grahas which are very, very positive grahas. Whenever they come together or they are interacting with each other, some major events take place. So until unless these get together, the event will not culminate. So this Saturn, when looks at your Jupiter, you will be maybe going in for some changes at the place of work, or you will be changing your profile, or you will be meeting those kind of people, positive people in your life who will teach you something, teach you the lesson of your life. So this is something which you have to be receptive and take it in a stride. See, whatever happens, happens for good, number one. Whatever is there is temporary. Even if it is a bad time, it's temporary. Even if it's a good time, it's temporary. So you have no choice and no control. Rather than brooding over a particular situation, this is what you have. This is what is your free will now. That take it in a stride, take it in a positive manner, that yes, if it is a tough time, it is going to end. If it is a good time, if it is not it is going to end too. So take it in a stride and things are going to definitely be yours. You are yourself, a very independent kind of a person. Leo people, I have seen, they are very independent. They don't depend on any, they're leaders basically. They are the ones who take everybody along with them. They want people to actually, they make leaders out of leaders. So you have that knack to actually take care of everybody. You have that persona where you can actually build on, even if you don't have any kind of resources, you can still build on. You'll break, you'll build, you'll break, you'll build. Again, you'll come up. So you have that strength. Just that the Ketu is transiting your third house. So make sure that your communication with people is not aggressive. You can lose your cool, and because of that, you will lose out on the relationship. Relationships will suffer. So make sure that you are composed. Don't lose that gravity. Provided you don't have eclipsed sun in your chart. If you have eclipsed sun or eclipsed moon, combust Saturn, so these will lead to complications on the work front. But at the same time, you will be feeling the energies towards positive because Sun is in transit, going to give you good places results. Also, Jupiter is going to be transiting Libra Navmansha this month. So it is again very positive for you. Whatever, if you have moved backwards, this Jupiter will take you forward. Okay, so don't worry about anything. Things are getting better. Mars is going to be transiting out of your 8th house on the 27th. So till the 27th of June, the whole month long, approximately, it's going to be in your 8th house. So take care of your health. Take care of your decision making. You may make decisions in impulse related to your financials, related to other people's money. You have to be really careful. And with authorities, because it is going to be looking at your 11th house also from here. So it will enhance your financials. You're working very hard, but at the same time, you are very aggressive and it can lead to health issues. So make sure that you do not at any cost lose out on your health. Don't compromise. You work, but do not compromise on your health. This Mars, is also your yoga karagraha. So make the best use of it rather than, getting involved in unnecessary things and losing out on your own self, on your own health. Okay. There are certain dates that I'm giving you. Make sure that you take care of and make the decisions accordingly, especially on the 1st. It is going to be, this is a very important day. Something will happen at the place of work, which will change your month. The whole month will be dependent on this 1st of June. 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Now, these are the dates when you can have good communication with people. As I said, it's based on the 1st of June, how the month is going to unfold. So 1st date is good for you. So is the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. So any kind of decisions you have to make on these dates related to your relationship, investments, talking to the bosses and the seniors, forming a connectivity with the colleagues, starting any education, talking to your children, planning your childbirth. All these are definitely going to be very positive. These areas are definitely going to be giving you good results. And avoid only 5th, 6th, 7th. Okay, there can be that something will happen in such a manner which leads to loss of your own self, your own will, your own decision making might just backfire. Okay, so just be careful on the 5th, 6th, and 7th. 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, again, very good dates. Whatever you have to do, you do it on these dates as well. 12th, 13th, 14th, good for financials. Do not lose your temper on your family members. 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, you might be traveling. If you have to travel, make sure that you take care of your health. Okay, eat right. And you can have some, argument with your sister or your brother. So take care of those things as well. But it is very good for interacting with your colleagues and making some decisions related to your work. Very good. 19th, 20th, 21st. Now these are the times when you will be at home. You will be maybe after travels, you are resting. It can also be that you have some ego clashes with your own family members. So don't lose your cool. This can lead to all those. 23rd, 23rd, 24th, sorry, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, and 25th. Now, these are the dates. Now, you have to be a little extra careful about conception. If you're planning progeny, childbirth, take care. Not good time, because you will have some complications later. So take care. These dates are not good, though it is very, very dependent on your personal chart. And also, in case you have to go in for any kind of decisions related to your love life, you want to break up or you want to part ways, do not make on these dates. You might make a wrong decision. Okay. If you want to stay in the relationship, suddenly you decide, no, I don't want to break up with this person. So it might be a wrong decision as well. Or maybe, you're just pressurized because of the ex-partner coming into your life. 26, 27, 28. Now, these are the dates when you will be actually forming good connection with your co-workers. You'll be thinking of, you'll be getting some decisions in your favor related to your litigation that you're involved in. It's also a very good time to purchase property if you have to. 21st, 29th and 30th. Now, these are the 2 dates that you can have some ego clashes with your partner. So do not get carried away. Don't or your partner can get elevated at the place of work also. So these are the things. And if you're sitting for some government exams, so that will get cleared also. Okay. So nothing to worry. See, somebody wrote that I'm scared. Why are you scared? Why are you scared? If you will keep thinking of the negatives, they will definitely actually overpower you. You don't want that, right? So be strong. My audience is very strong. I don't want my audience to be weaklings. They are going to be accepting their life and their, their surroundings, their timing, whatever they're going through, in a positive manner. You must understand that any kind of time, they are not going to last. They're going to end. If it is a problem time, you definitely will come out of it. Okay, so don't worry, things are going to get better. If things are not, then definitely the remedies will help you. So the best remedy for Leo natives is, you know what? You should be very strong. You are strong. So you can meditate in, secluded places like forests, parks. You can go and sit in, connect with the greenery, the mountains, hills. You can just go. These are actually, the nirvana places. You feel very relaxed here. So especially Leo natives. Okay. So spend some lone time and contemplate on things. Chant Om. This is also going to help you. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Virgo. And let me erase this. Live sessions, Virgo. Okay, so for Virgo natives, very good transit for you, which is Mercury going direct. Mercury in retrogression, is considered to be moving backwards in the previous house. So what happens, this Mercury is not moving towards a positive place first, and then it is going to be moving towards Rahu. So you have been having a lot of complications in your relationship. Travel plans have backfired. Promotion has been stopped. Communication gap with people, with your father or with your, your teacher. You've had a lot of complications till now, but don't worry. Mercury is going to turn direct. It is your, after all, Lagnesh. It is your 10th lord. So any kind of decision that you have to make now is going to be in your favor, because when your Lagnesh turns retrograde, things start moving towards negative. Your mental setup becomes negative, because it leads to a lot of it enhances the results of that particular planet. Now here it is enhancing the results of the 8th house more, because in retrogression it's moving towards Rahu in the 8th house. So health issues, skin rashes, communication gap with people. You're trying to say something, people are taking it otherwise. All that has happened with you. But at the same time, the big time saving grace is Jupiter is looking at the first house. So till the time Jupiter is in your seventh house, you don't have to worry about anything. Leave it on to the divine, leave it on to him and move on. You definitely will get clarity. If you surrender, actually surrender, not just saying superficially. Surrender doesn't mean that you have to, I'm not being very philosophical or spiritual here. It's just that that this is the situation. You cannot escape from it. So the best is to accept it. Once you accept it, then you will get the solution also. Okay, this is my condition. What should I do? So once you surrender to him, you will get that support, I can assure you. Once you just talk to your any god, you have to just talk, you have to convey it to him. It's like, you are actually, your burden is coming down, you're just sharing the burden with someone. It's like that. Then you will get the solutions, then you will get the clarity, if you're stuck somewhere. Now with this Saturn turning retrograde, which is happening on the 5th of June till the 23rd of October. So this is the time which will also help you in a way. It is going to be giving you that kind of connection with the people. Now is the time you will be getting that kind of decision in the litigation. If at all you have not been getting through, you will be getting that, because Saturn will actually become faster. It's said that Saturn in retrogression loses his own significations because it's away from sun. So when the father is away, children are playing, right? We can say that. So here, Saturn, being the child of sun, is also getting retrograde away from sun. So this will bring about a lot of energy, which is positive, related to your sixth house. Sixth house is enemies, sixth house is loans, litigation, diseases. So you're going to be getting that relief now. Don't worry. And things are going to get better at the place of work also, because you have Jupiter and Mars combination in your seventh house. And this is going to be giving you that kind of support that you're looking forward to from your partner. And this is also going to give you elevation at the place of work. You're going to be rigorously working. You're going to be actually, getting some kind of relief at the place of work with Mars transiting through your seventh house. But you must understand Ketu is in the second and it's the eighth from the seventh. So, and Mars is also aspecting this Ketu. So you have to take care of your partner's health, partner's financials, and your speech. You can go rough in your speech. You might be getting very agitated. Suddenly you are feeling that, as people are, you're frustrated because you're conveying something, people are misunderstanding. You're trying to patch up, people are not. People think that you are just trying to be goody-goody to us for your own sake. You're being self-centric, or there is some purpose behind you talking to them or requesting them or pleading them or whatever, but it's not the case. Virgo natives, are misjudged. They are misjudged. People feel that they are the enemies to them. That is the only problem. So now you have to actually be more comfortable. You can be more relaxed with the transit positions which are happening in the sky right now. They're definitely positive, and Venus is also coming out of your eighth house. So this will enhance your relationship, any kind of new relationship if you have to start, because your luck lord is going to get strengthened. Luck house is going to get strengthened. Okay. So any kind of foreign collaborations, because it's going to be conjunct the 12th lord sun. So this is going to give you elevation at the place of work with the authorities. You will have a lot of support from them, name and fame, financial growth. So you can see how things are going to be actually proving out to be. So things are getting better for you. Virgo natives are going to be feeling quite relaxed. Just take care of your children's health, children's mindset. You have to pay attention to your partner's health as well. There can be that your in-laws, you can have some misunderstanding with Rahu energy in your 6th house, 8th house. So that can lead to some complications because your 7th house is afflicted. You know why? Because on one side there's Saturn, on the other there's Rahu. So the 7th house affliction is like, you are planning, you're not able to grow. It's the Bandhana Yoga, right? For your partner especially. So your Jupiter is also hemmed between two malefics, that is Mars and Saturn. So this Jupiter's grace, if you want, you need to actually understand your boundaries. Okay, don't go beyond those boundaries. Don't cross that line. You have to draw a line. At the same time, you have to expand yourself, expand your horizons. Okay, that in that limitation, you have to expand. So you will get a lot of opportunities. Be more picky, be more careful. Don't be too fickle-minded. Don't make decisions in impulse. Mars is there, so don't make any decisions in impulse. Be careful. Okay, and Mars and Rahu also, Rahu is on the other side. The Venus, till the time Venus is there, I've made the video where the Papakartari is getting activated, so you can go through that as well. It will really help you understand this Papakartari yoga, which is not because of Rahu and Saturn, it's because of Mars and Saturn right now. So you have to be careful about your mental setup. Okay, 2 malefics, 1 benefic. So you will get one option which is good and 2 options which are not favorable. So make the best use of the positive. Okay, and Sun is going to be transiting out of your 9th house and will be transiting through your 10th house after the 15th. Venus is not going to be conjunct Sun. I was mistaken. Sun is going to be in your 10th house, which is again going to get Digbala. And Venus and Mercury and Sun are friends. So this definitely is going to fetch you business from the overseas. Maybe if you have to travel also for work, you will be able to. So all the planets, our interior planets definitely are giving you positive results. And so is Saturn, so is Jupiter, so is Mars. Mars is energy. Mars is willpower also. So it is going to be giving you that energy. But what kind of energy, how you turn it, that is all up to you. You can be very impulsive and aggressive, or you want that aggression to be a part of your growth. Okay, that aggression is required, right? For all of us to work, we need that aggressive energy. Like right now I'm talking, if I don't have a good Mars, I will not be able to talk so much. If I don't have a good Mercury, I will not be able to convey what I have to, right? If I don't have a good Jupiter, I will not be having this, the wise words, which is not mine. It is only because of this grace of the planets, right? There must be some weak planets also in my chart, but right. So, but yes, we do have good planets as well working in our chart. So make the best use of those. Now, I'm giving you a few dates. Make a note of these dates. And for you, the best remedy that will work is that do the Ganesha chants all the time. Whenever it's possible, do Om Ganganpataye Namo Namaha Om chant 108 times minimum in a day. So repeat Om Ganganpataye Namo Namaha Om. And you can also, start writing. Write something, maybe you can write good numbers that you like. You can write 369 numbers, repeat, or anything, you can write in the morning 3 times, 6 times in the afternoon, and 9 times in the night. This is a very good remedy, and you can just write something nice in the morning 3 times, afternoon, the same thing, repeat. Something different every day, but affirmations, something which is very positive, which enhances the positivity. This is very good for Gemini as well as Virgo natives. They should be doing it. They should be doing the writing part often. That will help them. These are the good remedies. And for you, from the 1st till the 9th, now this is the time when you can propose to the person you're dating. You can go in for investments. You can go in for travels. Very good time for education also. If you have to initiate any kind of competition that you have to sit for, positive. 10 to the 14th is the time when you can be going in for some litigation, loans, sorting out things with your, with your opponents. If you have to go in for some checkups, you can do that for your health. 15th to the 17th is the time when you can be a little aggressive with your partner, but at the same time good for investments, starting any new startup, you can do that. 18th to the 20th, not a good time. Not a good time for investments, not a good time for communication, not a good time for talking to people for some important jobs. Avoid. 21st to the 23rd, this is the time for travels. You can plan long journeys. You can plan some, maybe you can start learning something new subjects, new language, scriptures. You can go through all that. You can do from the 21st till the 23rd. 24th, 25th. Now, these are the 2 dates that you will be very spiritually inclined. You will be visiting spiritual places, or maybe you'll be traveling, or maybe you'll be coming across somebody who is very spiritual at the place of work. That is quite likely. 26th, 27th is the time when you can have investment plans done and you will be getting some returns. Good time. 28th, 29th is not a good time for investments, travels, and you can lose some money, or you can invest in wrong, which become bad debts. So do not get involved in any kind of investments unnecessarily, expenditures unnecessarily. Don't go in for that. Unnecessarily, you will spend money and you will not regret later. 30th is the time when you can be, again, very positive in all these spheres. So go ahead with it. Okay. So make a note of the dates and do tell me if they matched up. Okay. Later. Coming to the next sign, that is Libra. Okay. Let me change this live sessions. Okay. So for Libra natives, Rahu Ketu axis is active. Ketu over your 1st and Rahu over your 7th. Venus is going to be transiting out of your Lagnesh, which is in Rahu Ketu axis till the 17th of till the 18th of June. 18th of June, it's going to be transiting your 8th house, though it is going to be away from the Rahu Ketu axis. So it's definitely going to be improving. And Mercury is going to get direct, your 12th Lord, your 9th Lord is getting active. It's getting, direct. So this is also very positive. It's moving towards its own zone. That is in direct motion. It will be moving towards the Gemini sign, of course. So this is a very positive month for a couple of reasons, that Saturn, being your Yoga Graha, is going to turn retrograde. So this might bring about some new connections in your life. The slowdown that you have been feeling, restriction that you have been feeling, now that speed is going to be there in the momentum is going to be there. Mars is in your 6th house, is going to be transiting out of the 6th house zone only after the 27th of June and is going to be joining Rahu. Now, this is something which is not good, but till the time it's in the 6th house, make the best use of this transit. You will be getting good decisions, favorable decisions during this time related to your, this is the time when you will be actually making decisions regarding your loans, litigation, in case you have to do things related to your work, deciding about your travels, anything to do with your friends, whether you want to be with them or not, whether you want to be in a relationship or not, all those decisions that are going to be coming your way from the 27th of June till the 9th of, till the 27th of June, because it's going to be in your Pisces sign, and then it will be transiting through your Aries sign after that. And that's going to be happening from the 27th of June to the 9th of August. It's going to be in Aries sign in Rahu Ketu axis. So till the time it's in the 6th house, the 7th Lord is in the 6th house. Remember, it's the 12 places away from there. So it can lead to some complications in your relationship. In case you're thinking of separating from your partner, this might happen, but you must understand Jupiter is a big time saving grace. Jupiter is a saving grace, which is also transiting and conjunct Mars in the same zone, its own sign. So this will bring about decisions related to these spheres of life in your favor. So you make the best use of it, because then Mars being in its own zone, conjunct Rahu, is not that positive. It's not that favorable, because it is going to be giving you confusion, A. B, it is going to be giving you problems with the people outside world. It can also give you definitely some complications related to your financials also, because from there, Mars is going to be looking at your 2nd house. So there will be some kind of complications in your financials or making money through the wrong means. So make sure that you are taking good care of your health also during that time. All right. And we have Sun coming out of your 8th house and will be transiting through your 9th. So Sun being the ruler of your 11th, transiting the 9th is also very positive. Positive for joining new workplace, change of your personality, your persona, meeting new people, meeting positive people in your life, enhancing some or learning something new. You will be enhancing your skills. Maybe you're going to be learning more into you're getting deeper into astrology, because Ketu is also over your 1st house. So you are learning more, you're enhancing your skills, you're coming up with some new ideas, you're thinking of growth prospects on cards. So this definitely is going to be a very good month for you for a couple of reasons, because your Yoga Graha is getting retrograde. It's going to bring speed in your life. If you have to plan pregnancy, childbirth, this is also going to take place. If you have to sit for an exam, this is also going to be favorable. And Jupiter is going to be there in this month, and it's going to be transiting through the Libra Navmansha. So that is also one of the reasons that will give you a lot of inclination towards reading scriptures, doing some chants, mantras. You will be involved in doing religious tasks. You'll be involved in, not getting attached to the world. You are talking about something which is very different from the league. You're secluding yourself from the garbage of life, actually, which is actually enhancing you as a person. It is actually helping you grow in the other spheres of life. So when you actually start understanding that, you become better in life internally. How you will grow? That this Jupiter in Navmansha of Libra will help you. And it's going to be happening from the 4th of June till the 2nd of July. Make the best use of this time. Learn something deeper, some new subject, something which enhances you as a person. Chant Om chants. They are very helpful. And if you want to go in for Dhanam, you should be going in for something in greens. You can also do Shri Suktam. You can chant Lakshmi chants. You can chant Shreem, Shreem. If you will chant Shreem for long Shreem, like that, it will really help you. It will actually activate your chakras. Don't leave the chakras open. There is a process though, but you should be actually chanting at a particular time. When you start in the morning, you should take it up every morning if you're at a particular time. Chants actually help you if you chant them at a particular time only. Now, coming to the dates, I'm giving you a few dates. You have to be making a note, and don't get carried away, in making decisions, or make decisions during this time. I'll be telling you on the 1st. Especially on the 1st, this is the time when you are thinking of travels, you're thinking of growth, but there is restriction also at the same time. Or maybe you're going to be reading some scriptures, you're going to be meeting people, maybe meeting your guru on the 1st itself. Maybe you're thinking of expansion, or you actually do something which actually helps you in the future. That's a foundational time for you. 2nd and 3rd, now this is the time when you will be working hard, or maybe you'll be coming across somebody at the place of work, or you're thinking of some changes in your personality and your way of working. You're going to be working through all that during this time, and this will help you. 4th to 5th, 6th, now these are the dates when it is a good time to propose to somebody. If you have to make decisions related to your financials, you can do that. Reading, chanting something on these dates. If you have to go in for Rudra Abhishekam, you can do that as well. Though it should be, it has to be a Shukla Paksha Tithi, though, when you have to go in for Rudra Abhishekam. So, but yes, this is definitely very good for chanting Shani chants also during this time. Maybe you can chant Om Trambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukameva Vandana Mrityu Moksha. You can chant that also. And then you have on the 7th, 8th, 9th, This is also a good time for travels. If you have to plan your journeys, you can do that. If you have to go in for some competition, you can plan that. If you have to go to go for checkups, your body checkups, you can do that as well. But at the same time, this will lead to some kind of confusion with your partner. So make sure that you do not have any kind of trouble or any kind of argument during this time. 10th, 11th, 12th. Now this is the time when you will have a lot of inclination towards changing yourself. You are actually internally changing yourself, amending yourself towards positive. Let me have water, please. Sorry. This will actually enhance you as a person. You'll be balanced. That balanced approach is required. So you will, maybe, you had some problem with your partner and now you're going to be sorting it out. Okay, so these are good dates for you, 10th, 11th, 12th. So you're actually saying sorry is something which is very difficult, but you might be doing that. Okay, as it is, this is a very harmonious kind of a sign, very friendly sign, wants peace in the world also. So this is a very sign which who are the peacemakers. So I really appreciate Libra people for that. Also on the 13th, 14th, you might be meeting your family, talking to your family online, or you're going to have dinner with your own people, planning something, meeting up your own family members, friends. So this is something which is very good time for that family get together. 15th, 16th, 17th, there can be some complications which can come up with your siblings, with your neighbors. Maybe, your neighbors are troubling you and you're getting very worked up. So that can happen during this time. 18th, 19th, and 20th, you might be at home, spending more time with your family members. You're planning to, maybe you're planning a trip together out. So all that is actually positive for you. Maybe you're thinking of purchasing a property, a land, a vehicle. So that's very positive, especially on the 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd. Now, these are good times, but at the same time, you will have some wrong decisions coming your way. You have not planned them, but there is something which can be leading to some complications. So you have to be very much prepared that you don't make any wrong decision and wrong choices because of the external forces. So make the right kind of things, right kind of choices, and be more composed, especially on the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th. Now, these are the time when you can be having a lot of inclination towards starting something new, decluttering your environment, thinking of growth, how you can organize everything, how you can plan your financials, all that you're thinking of on the 24th, 25th, 26th. And this is definitely going to be bringing about the litigation, if at all you want some solution for that. So you will be meeting the lawyer during this time. 27, 28, 29, no, 27, 28. Now, this is the time when you can have some confusion with your partner. Do not get carried away. Don't make any wrong decisions, wrong choices during this time. For your investments purpose also, not a good time. But otherwise, it can lead to some energy levels which are, you are going to be channelizing towards doing things. And now is the time when you will be actually starting with your partnership business well. Okay, 20 or collaborations. 29th and the 30th, little health issues you can have, or you can have some complications with your in-laws. Your partner's health can also deteriorate during these 2 dates. So maybe you have to go in for some health checkup. So do it. I think that will actually be required. Overall, it is a good month for you because of Sun's transiting through the 9th house, Saturn getting retrograde, Mars transiting through your 6th house the whole month long, and Venus transiting your 8th, your Lagnesh transiting your 8th and coming out of your Rahu Ketu axis. So enjoy this month. Happy June. Coming to the next sign, that is, coming to the next sign, that is Scorpio. Okay. So for Scorpio natives, this month is going to be bringing about many positive changes in your life, because Mars is going to be in your fifth house. Your Lagnesh is going to be in your fifth house. And Saturn is turning retrograde, which is in the Kendra. So this is, when Saturn turns retrograde, it's moving backwards. So if at all you have to make decisions related to your family, related to your house, place change, job change, so you are going to be getting all those activated now. The slowdown, or we can say the stagnancy that you have been facing now, it is going to be moving towards positive. Since Saturn has transited through 29th of April, transited through the fourth house, you're feeling quite claustrophobic, you're feeling quite restricted, you're not able to move forward, so you're feeling quite frustrated. And Mars, since Mars has also joined in this Jupiter, it is actually, Jupiter is a very pious planet. Jupiter is expansive. So you have a lot of energy in you, but you're not able to utilize it. With Saturn getting retrograde in Dhanish Nakshatra, ruled by Mars, now you're going to be getting that momentum. In case you have to go in for any kind of purchases, major heavy purchases, you'll be able to make that. Any kind of changes in your personality, changes around you, in and around you, you'll be able to make that as well. Rahu and Ketu are in your 6-12 axis. So this can lead to some health issues. This can lead to more inclined towards your internal growth. You are more inclined towards spirituality. Seclusion is indicative of seclusion, as in like you are very much to yourself. Suddenly you start feeling that people are not understanding me, or maybe the people around me are not they don't actually, they're not receptive of my thought process. So you feel that way, you are actually moving away from your own friends, your own family. You're secluding yourself, or you're working very hard, you're traveling, you're doing many things in, there are so many things in hand that you have to complete. So that is also one of the reasons that you are having this seclusion, this isolation from the world. But at the same time, you have Mars transiting through your fifth, going towards the sixth house. So this will bring about some competition, success, children, childbirth. In case you have to plan any kind of travels and investments, you will be doing that as well. It's going to be giving you some relief there as well. Maybe some foreign collaborations coming your way, some investments coming your way, which is going to be expansive. Mars and Jupiter are together. There's a lot of energy in you. Saturn moving retrogression will bring about many changes in your life right now. Very important month. When a planet is turning retrograde, it definitely brings about major changes. Sun is transiting out of your seventh and going to be in your eighth house this month. And that's happening after the mid-month. That is 15th of June till the 15th of July. It's going to be in your eighth house. See, whenever Sun is in the eighth house, must understand that you do feel that there is something amiss. There is something from within that is stopping you from doing things. You need to get into the depth and the root of the problem. With Sun transiting through the eighth house, which is the root cause of the whole problems in our life, obstacles in our life, and Sun goes there, you will start feeling the results now. You will start getting clarity now. If you are into research, you will get into the depth of it. Sun brings about illumination, it is illuminating. So when in the deep house, which is the darkmost realms of our life, it will be the revelation time now. So if at all you are having any health issues which have not been able to be detected, so this Sun will give you that. Sun is Dhanvantari also, not to forget. So it will give you that clarity now. Okay, this is the problem that I'm going through. You will get right kind of treatment, right kind of doctor, right kind of stream of treatment also. Maybe Ayurveda, maybe herbal treatment, or maybe some potions that you'll be consuming, or maybe there will be some allopathy, homeopathy. There are so many. So maybe you will be taking up something different, something new, something where you will be getting that conclusion now. So now, if at all but the only problem with Sun in the eighth house is that you lose your willpower to do things. Right now, you will feel that low on energy, name and fame. is missing. You're putting the effort because it's the 10th lord also, not to forget, in the 8th house. So it will give you lack of name and fame. You're doing a lot of work, but you're not getting that recognition. So with the 8th house, you will have some complication. Is there any complication in my sound? You can't hear me? Can somebody confirm me that? If there is any complication in the sound, please confirm me. And thank you, Babaji, for being here. Thank you, Jai Shri Ram, Exotic Astrology. Maria, can you just confirm me with the sound? I'm so sorry, I had to interrupt in between. If there is any complication, please let me know. So here, Saturn is also going to be retrograding. So you have to make decisions wisely now. Go slow. It's not that you suddenly, take up big things and, you start doing things which are, beyond your vicinity. Okay, just draw a line. Okay, the sound is great. Thank you so much. Thank you. So I will be sharing with you a few dates in case you have any kind of decision making, you can do accordingly. Okay, so thank you. You can hear me. Thank you. So for you, from the first, second, and first, second, third. Now these are the dates where you can have some kind of travels which can be a little complicated. You can have some theft also during this time, so be careful. You can make wrong choices also, so be careful. You can buy something which you didn't need. So and also, maybe you're you're just doing something which requires attention, and you're not able to pay that focus, that attention. So the best would be that you work harder and pay attention to your own work, rather than talking or backbiting others, talking against somebody. So that is not actually going to help you. 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. Now 4th to the 8th is the time which is very, very positive for you, for purchasing of property, land, appearance change, looks change, doing things which are going to be enhancing you as a person, elevating you. It's going to be taking you to another level, deeper level also, something where you can enhance yourself. So you might be purchasing something which is of use to you. Some electronic gadgets also can be purchased during this time. 9th to the 12th. Now this is the time which is a little precarious. It's not bad though, but still, it is going to give you some confusion, or you can be attracted to making money through the wrong means. Do not get carried away. Follow the right path. Do the things which actually will help you grow. Okay, not that you grow any which ways, but at the moment, what will happen, you will be lured by the external forces and you'll be taking up the wrong means. So do not get carried away. 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th. So 13th to the 17th is the time which is very positive for travels, for the courage that is required in making decisions, in investments. So you will be making that boldly. Communicating with people is actually, it requires courage as well. So you will be having that courage to communicate, convey your mind to others. So this is definitely very positive for selling of your property also. In case you want to travel, this is a very positive time as well. 18th to the 21st is the time when you will be actually home confined. You want to do things at home, renovate your place, buy a new vehicle, or study some things. You're sitting and you want to read a novel, finish it off, or some scriptures that you want to read. So you will be reading all that from the 18th to the 20th. Now from the 21st till the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th. Okay, 21st till the 26th. Now this is the time when you will be meeting somebody, dating somebody, or maybe you will be getting that kind of chemistry and bonding with your partner. You're going to be very creative. You're going to be doing things which are like dancing, singing, artistic bent of mind that you have, or you will be going in for some spiritual pursuits. You're going to be writing something which is, maybe published, and you're going to be getting that recognition. So all that can happen during this 21st to the 26th time. Make the best use of this time. It's a very positive time, and elevation will be there in your whatever you take up. Okay. And with children also, you will be having a good connection. With 27, 28, 29, 30th. Now from the 27th till the 30th, this is the time when you will be having, some litigation, loans. If you want to take up loan, it'll get cleared. If you want to go in for some treatment, you will be able to. You want to strike a conversation with your co-workers, being a leader, you will be able to get that response from them. That communication will be good, and you will be actually having that kind of chemistry and bonding. Now you're being a leader, and even if you're not a leader, you're going to be having that kind of connect with the leaders, okay, with the authoritative figures. So this is a very good time. There can be some confusion though in your health. You're not able to understand what is the root cause of your problem. So for that, there are remedies, customized remedies, if you want to actually know. So you should be actually seeking help and advice from the astrologer of your choice. It will definitely be good if you take the remedies, customized remedies, for you, especially, Scorpio natives. Now is the time when, you're having 6-12 axis also active. Your fourth house, Kantaka Shani, is also there. The Dahya or the Kantaka Shani, or the fourth house Shani. So you can have some confusion. So you should seek help, I would suggest. Okay. And Surya, of course, is also going to be transiting your 8th house. So take care of your relationship with your in-laws also. Okay. And take care of your financials and your partner's financials during this time. All right. So let's move on to the remedial part. So the best remedy is charity. You should go in for some charitable institutes. You can you can serve the hospitals, the patients, the leper patients especially. You can feed the dog also. Okay. So this is what you have to do. And let's move on to the next sign, that is Sagittarius. Sagittarius natives are waiting actually, since long. Let me just write it here. Sagittarius. All right, for Sagittarius natives, your Jupiter is well positioned in the Kendra. So this is going to be giving you a lot of peace. Mars being there, there is an opposite energy though, with Mars transiting through your 4th house as well, but it enhances the significations of the 4th house. There is a lot of inclination towards purchasing of property, land, enhancing your skills, education, meeting new people, forming a good connectivity with your children. All that is going to get enhanced with this combination in the Kendra. And Lagnesh, as well as 4th Lord, which is in the Kendra, definitely it is very positive for your health, for the growth prospects. Saturn is turning retrograde. Saturn is going to be moving backwards, and Saturn is turning retrograde from the 5th of June, and it's going to be in retrogression till the 23rd of October. So this is the time when you will be having financially, you have to plan everything well. It can also lead to some difference of opinion with your own people. It can restrict you or confine you or refrain you from talking to your own people, your neighbors, your siblings, your co-workers, your servants maybe, might leave you and go. So all that is something which you have to be actually planning, or you have to be careful about. Ketu is transiting your 11th house, not good for investments, not good for relationship with your friends, the friend circle that you move around in, or maybe you will be coming across people who are very spiritually inclined during this time, or you will propose to the person, you suddenly feel that he or she is my twin flame. He is the one who is from my previous life. Suddenly you will come across somebody and you will feel quite charged up, and you will straight away propose that person. That is also quite likely. Sun is going to be transiting out of your 6th and will be transiting your 7th. There can be ego clashes with your partner, or the partner is going to be promoted name and fame on cards, or the partner can be traveling during this time also. But sixth house transit till the time 15th of the first half of the year, first half of the month, sorry, is Sun going to be in the sixth house and Mercury is going to go direct. So this is definitely going to be very helpful for the sixth house significations. You're going to be growing in your work. You're going to be starting something new. You're going to be getting better in your health. You're going to be working through your financials, and you're going to be having the clarity in your at your place of work also, whether you want to be here or you want to change the job. So all that clarity you will be getting. Rahu is in the fifth house. Venus is also in the fifth house till the 17th and will be transiting on the 18th, the next house, next sign, that is Taurus. So this Venus is going to be giving you childbirth, pregnancy, also new relationship on cards, competition, success. And if you want to go in for some higher education, you will be doing that as well. There can be some confusion with amongst you and your partner. Make sure that you do not get carried away and don't make any wrong choices during this time. It can lead to some confusion also, but at the same time, this Jupiter is a big time saving grace in the Kendra. Remember, two benefics in the Kendra and the trine, definitely they are going to be giving you some elevation as well in these spheres of life. See, Rahu is in the fifth house. Fifth house is the house of intelligence, remember. So this Rahu energy doesn't cause that kind of problems. Ketu energy does, because Ketu is suddenness. Ketu is looking at your third house, house of communication. So you will say something to others and then you yourself will feel bad. Why did I tell that person this, And it is also in the fifth house from your partner's house. So this can lead to miscarriage also if your partner is a female. So it can lead to that. So you have to be extra careful about your if you have already conceived, take care of your health, go slow, tell your partner that, okay? And also, there is this Libra sign getting activated with Jupiter's presence, because Jupiter is going to be in Libra Navmansha, and that's going to be happening from the 4th of June till the 2nd of July. Make the best use of this. This time is a good time, but it is going to be in the 8th house from Jupiter, from the 4th house. Not good for your mother's health. But still, the saving grace is that Jupiter is also going to be in Libra Navmansha. So the whole month long, you will be having that protection. Jupiter is the divine grace. It's said that, the meteor shower that happens, Jupiter actually protects. That's a shield. That's the reason, when Jupiter is there, we are protected. Till the time Jupiter is there, we are all protected. Astronomically also, astrologically also. He's the great benefit. So in the Kendra, there's a big time grace. At the same time, it can give your mother some health issues. So take care of your mother's health and the speech, especially your speech. Don't utter words which actually hurt others. It can also lead to some complications in relationship. When Sun is also there, Ketu is looking at the zone in the 7th house. So there can be some complications because of the ego clashes. So tame that. You can easily do that. So the best would be that you should actually be serving your father, guru, or your teacher. If you serve them, definitely you will find peace. You should not pick up any kind of fight with the guru, or have any kind of problems and complications with your father. Do not get carried away in with the government. Don't have any kind of problems or don't create anything which leads to problems with these kind of people, these kind of authorities. Okay, so it will give you some problem or the other otherwise. Okay, so make sure that you do not get carried away, do not get influenced. Okay, so this is see, Mercury being your 10th lord is getting direct. So if you are looking for a job change, if you are looking for anything related to your professional career growth, so this is going to give you, because Mercury going direct is going towards your 7th house, being the ruler of the 10th also. So this Mercury retrogression is not able to give you that kind of growth that you're looking for this time period. So once it goes direct on the 3rd, things will start getting better. Okay, so I'm giving you few dates. Make a note of these dates and you will be definitely getting that positive energy, especially, you know, from the for the time being, you know, you have to be planning everything very well. Especially you should seek advice and help from your elders, your older brother or father like figure, or guru, any kind of teacher you come across. So you should take their help and then make decisions. It will definitely help you. Also, you know, especially on the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, this can be a little precarious. You might just get carried away in your speech and you might just spoil the relationship with others. So make sure that you are calm on 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Don't lose your friends. They're always by your side. So be calm. 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. Now, 4th to the 8th is a time when you can have expenses. You can maybe be unwell, some inflammation, fever that can come up. So make sure that you're taking good care of yourself, especially from the 8th till the 8th, you know, 4th till the 8th. You might just land up into buying something, something in impulse, or you're preparing for your presentation and you're not too happy with it and you have to redo and redo. So all that can happen. 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. Now this is a good time period is good. But at the same time, you know, in the Navmansha, Rahu is there in Sagittarius and Ketu is in your 7th house. So your partner has suddenly become very indifferent and very secluded. You will be feeling that you are suddenly becoming very materialistic. You will feel that energy. And there can be some confused state of mind. You think of doing something, you do something else. That is what Sagittarius are going through. They are not being understood well, or they are themselves very confused. What should we do? Where should we go? Which line of work we should take up? What kind of work we should do? All that is there on your mind, you know. So it's causing a lot of confusion. So the best is to actually focus on the Ganesha swastika. I always say the swastika is the best. You just draw a swastika, make 4 dots in between and focus on 1 dot before doing anything. Do it for half a minute, then increase it to 1 minute, then 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, max 5 to 15 minutes. You can just go and you can just calm yourself down. Until and unless you have that focus, how will you grow? How will you get clarity? How will you make decisions? Do you think making 1 hour, 2 hours video is easy? It is only that focus that has given me this. So why not I impart that with you people? If I'm doing something myself and it has helped me, that is the reason telling you people to do it as well. It's tried and tested. So there is a swastika right in front of me. I focus on a dot before starting any kind of video. I say Om Gan Gan Patay Namo Namaha Om chant. Please God, you do the reading. Please God, do the video yourself. I am not speaking, you are speaking. All this you have to do. It's a surrender that is actually helping me. 100% faith. The faith you cannot be biased. No, you know, when I'm giving it to him, he's the one who's running everything. He's running the show. I'm just a puppet, a mere puppet. We are a mere puppet. So this confusion can only go if you have that clarity, if you are focused. So build that focus, work on yourself. Okay, and it'll help you. Once you build that focus, you will build that aura. That aura will attract positive energy. So it's a cycle, remember. So everything comes to you only if you have a positive mindset, positive and clear mindset. Okay, you will achieve everything. You will get that clarity. Okay, no, the intuition gets strong. So that foundation gets strong. So no, I should not do this. I think I should not go in for this job change, you know, right now. I should hold on. Okay, I should not actually go this way. This is not the right way. So all that clarity you start getting that clarity. Okay, so no philosophy. It's no philosophy. It's tried and tested. That is why I'm imparting the mantras. I'm imparting the remedies on this general platform. Okay, so enjoy the Jupiter's in the Jupiter's presence here. And also I'm giving you a few more dates which are left, which I was supposed to give you. 13th to the 17th, Now, this is a good time. This is a good time period for making money. But with your family members, you can have some argument. So do not get carried away on the 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th. Good for financial growth, material growth, but not good for relationship. 18th, 19th, and 20th. Now, these are the dates when you can have, you can be little, maybe you are traveling, okay, or you eat something outside and your stomach gets upset. So eat right. And also, this is very good time for communicating with your coworkers, sharing your mindset. You're sending off your sibling overseas for education, for work. This is a good time period. This will help you understand people also well. 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, sorry, 22nd to the 26th. Let me calculate it this way. 22nd to the 26th is the time when you will be changing your house. Maybe you're planning to buy a house, or you're renovating your place, or you are going to be actually selling off the property and buying a new one, selling off your old vehicle, buying a new one, a bigger one. So that is also quite likely. It is also going to enhance your skills and your education also during this time. It's very positive for you. 22nd till the 26th, right? 27, 28, 29, 30th. Now, rest of the days of the month from 27th onwards, you will be actually initiating something new. New romance, new work, new job, forming a connectivity with your co-workers. All that can happen during this time. Progeny, planning a childbirth, all that can happen. But there is a but here, because Rahu is in the 5th house. So you can have some confused state of mind. That is why I'm telling you to do the remedy, of focusing on a dot of the swastika. So that will give you clarity. Maybe you're going in for some heavy investments and you're not sure where to invest, which share to purchase, which to sell. All that is the market trend, gets clearer if you are doing that remedy. It really helps you. It works wonders. And also, do not start any new relationship during these dates. It's not advisable. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is, what happened to my mouse? 1 second. Okay. So coming to the next sign, that is Capricorn. 1 second. Capricorn. All right. So for Capricorn native, Saturn is turning retrograde and will be transiting your 1st house again. That is going to happen after 12th of July, but it is moving backwards in the 2nd. So how have you been feeling? After Saturn leaving your 1st house zone, you must be feeling quite relaxed, undoubtedly. Since 29th of April, Saturn is in your 2nd house. Transiting your 2nd house means it is giving you that kind of energy towards financials, financial security. Or maybe there has been some projects you have been working through and you've got through. Okay, you have been waiting for them to get through. So this is definitely a very positive time for you. When Saturn turns retrograde, it might just deplete the financials, or again, putting you to the same spot. Too much of workload, too much of hard work, hardships, obstacles. So all that, you might just go through. Sorry to say that, but it is retrograding. So when it retrogrades, it's moving backwards, and it's going to be giving the results of the 10th house also from there. So 10th house from there is the 11th house. So financials and the investments might just bring about some delays and frustrations, or it might just speed up things which are stuck till now. If at all, it has to give positive results, because Saturn in retrogression forgets his own significations, becomes like Mars, impulsive, fast. Speed is there in everything. So this might give you trouble with the people at home front. You might just get a little aggressive, little worked up, but at the same time, you will have that zeal and energy to acquire more money and financials. You're actually depleting on financials, so you're getting insecure, and you're now focusing more on the budget planning and how you can enhance your money. Jupiter is transiting your 3rd house. Mars is also there. So it's like, plus and minus combination, because Saumya grahas in the third house, sixth house, eighth house, 12th house, generally, they are not considered to be that good. They actually forget their own, they're they're soumya grahas, they're very soft planets. So there is no scope of being courageous here. So the courageous part is handled by Mars, Saturn, Rahu, Ketu. So they are the ones, or Sun, as a matter of fact. So you lack that courage, that boldness when Jupiter and Venus are here. So thankfully, this Mars is also going to be conjunct this Jupiter till the 27th of June. So this is definitely going to be giving you that boldness, that courage to make decisions. Travel plans will be actually happening, and there'll be actually favorable transits, favorable travel plans that you have made. Rahu energy in the fourth house is not that great. You feel that you are more towards family, you want to spend more time, you become very materially inclined, you want to buy landed property, you want to accumulate more funds, you want to just acquire more and more and more. Rahu energy, Rahu doesn't have a stomach. So even if he is hogging, he will never satiate. The desire will never satiate. Ketu, on the other hand, is detachment. Ketu is suddenness. It might just give you a break in agreement, break at the place of work, something which is giving you that detachment at the place of work. You're not able to make right kind of choices and decisions with Ketu energy, and that actually gives you suddenness. Suddenly you will erupt, that explosive energy, it is. So you have to be extra careful when it comes to leaving the job. Suddenly you should not just leave the job. You must have a job in hand, and then, because you are getting impulsive, you're getting impatient, you're getting frustrated, you're getting detached from the work that you're doing, you're not into it, you don't want to do the job that you have been assigned, so you're feeling quite charged up in a negative manner. So right now, this Ketu and Rahu axis, which is activated with Venus also there. Venus is there in the fourth house till the 18th of June, and then it transits through the fifth house, which is again very positive, because Venus is a yoga karagraha. You must check Venus's condition for Capricorn, Aquarius, especially. For Taurus and Libra, Saturn is the yoga karagraha, so you should check their position, Saturn's position for them. So here Venus plays a very important role. Now it is in the Rahu Ketu axis, so it will actually give you more desire towards buying the property, buying clothes, buying jewelry, buying a vehicle, change of place. All those things are going to get triggered up. Once Venus is out on the 18th, it will be in the fifth house. So now the focus would be towards children. Your focus would be on creativity. You will be inclined to propose somebody now. You need a partner. You want to be with the partner, or there is something that you're going to be opt for, some new, something to do with fine arts, something to do with your enhancement, in your artistic bent of mind, entertainment, or you will be doing something, about your own personality. You're working on your own personality. So that is something which is going to be happening from the 18th of June till the 12th of July, when Venus is transiting through your fifth house. Mars is going to be in the third house the whole month long, and by the end of the month, that is 27th, it transits through your fourth house, and it's going to be there till the 9th of August. Long transit again, so it is going to be giving you that inclination towards the worldly desires more. And now you will be rigorously working through that also, because Mars and Rahu energy is going to be together in your fourth house zone, though it is not considered to be that great, because fourth house Mars debilitates, fourth sign Mars debilitates in the Kala Purusha. So now here Rahu is in the fourth house ruled by Moon, and Mars is going to be in the fourth house ruled by Moon. So it's sort of depression, that is a depression place for Mars. But at the same time, it's an own zone. It's its own zone. So he is going to be overpowering this Rahu, but at the same time, Rahu will also be giving its significations rubbed through to this Mars. So you have to be very careful as far as your documentation is concerned. If you're applying for visa, PR, you have to redo the whole process again and again. So make sure that your papers are intact, you're doing right kind of things, you're not going getting carried away and doing unlawful things. So make sure that you are doing right kind of things during this time. Mercury is going to go direct and is in the 5th house. Sun is going to be transiting your 6th, which is positive again, latter half of the month, which is called the Mithuna Sankranti. So this Mercury, when goes direct, so this will give you a lot of inclination towards travels, journeys, and also something new, startup, or maybe, with your children, you will be giving them some new, some university they'll be deciding, and they'll be leaving you and going. Competition success, of course, on cards. Skin related problems, if you were having, you will be getting better. Okay. Excuse me, live sessions. So here, excuse me, the Sun, being the 8th house ruler, transiting the 6th house, will also be balancing things. So this will give you health getting better, because Sun is Dhanvantri, 8th house ruler. So any kind of chronic pains, any kind of chronic diseases which you were having will get relief. So in case you have to go in for any kind of litigation, loans, debts, diseases, handling all those zones, so they will be definitely getting better with Sun transiting through your Gemini sign in the latter half of the month. And Mercury is also going to get direct, so again very positive for the areas I've mentioned. So make a note of the dates that I'm giving you now. This month is it looks quite positive but hectic, so you have to really work towards your if you're not, then Ketu is going to give you sudden break. So in the 10th house, Ketu's transit is not considered to be good. Thankfully, Jupiter is also transiting the Libra Navmansha over Ketu. So thank God that it is going to be after the 4th of June, getting better only. That kind of break that you were expecting will not happen. At least, you will not lose the job. You'll be reinstated maybe. Okay. So make sure that you note the dates of the transits. And Mars and Jupiter conjunction is till the 26th. Mars Rahu conjunction is from 27th of June till the 9th of August. Venus Rahu will be conjunct from the 23rd of May till the 17th of June. So Saturn is going to be in the Hanishta Nakshatra and in Libra Navmansha also from the 29th April till the 12th of July. So since 29th of April, it has transited through this Aquarius sign. So this Saturn is going to be also in your 10th house in a way. So Saturn, Jupiter and Ketu, 3 planets are over your 10th house. So if at all you are into marketing, into accounts, auditor, if you are an auditor, so for you people, this is a very good transit. But at the same time, there can be a slip between the cup and the lip. So do not get carried away and make decisions, and then you just hear that this thing didn't happen. So make sure that you are careful. From the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, especially, I would request you that do not leave your job. 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, these are the times that you will be going in for some investments, parking your funds properly. Mother's health might suffer, but at the same time, you might just be more inclined towards your own health, your financials. Friends might be getting a little irritated by whatever you're doing. So balance things out. 9, 10th, 11th, 12th. Now these are not that favorable dates. As far as your travels is concerned, investments is concerned, any kind of collaborations with the overseas clientele, you might just not be able to get what you're looking at. 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th. Now 13th to the 17th is a very good time. Going in for some investments, growth, any kind of future planning. So this will be helpful. Do not lose control on your speech. You might get a little harsh. 18th, 19th, and 20th, 21st. 18th to the 21st is the time when you will be having some kind of arrangement where you have to work for your family, you have to take them out, or maybe, you have to spend more time with the family members, which is again very positive for you. 22nd till the 26th. 22nd till the 26th is also a very positive time for selling or purchasing of property, buying new things, or making decisions. This is the time when you will be forming a good connection with the people around you also. Do not get carried away. Don't get agitated and aggressive during these dates though. Okay. 27 to the 30th is also a good time for purchasing of property, starting education, any kind of competition, or you have to go in for say your partner has to change the job. So all that you can do, but there is a catch here because there is Rahu in the fourth house, so it can lead to some confused state of mind also and lack of clarity, and because of which you will make wrong choices. So do not get carried away during this time. So the best remedy for you would be donate green dal, do a Hanuman Chalisa chants, that will help you. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is my, I don't know what happens to my mouse. Live sessions. Okay. Coming to Aquarius sign. Second. All right. For Aquarius natives, this month is going to be a mixed bag, I would say, because you have planets back to back in your invisible half. Invisible half is actually the the where you are too much inclined towards your own world. Visible half is where you are actually visible to the world, but here you're shutting yourself up, you're confining yourself. So that's the reason, when planets are in the invisible half, that is the night time, so then it becomes little complicated for to handle them. These are those transit positions, so this will definitely be giving you some hardworking nature of yours that will get enhanced. You might be coming across influential people, and you'll be actually changing your job also because of that. Maybe some with due to some help of some politician or some influential people, you will be getting that job that you have been waiting for. But there's a lot of workload which is going to increase, so you must actually focus on completing the task. Saturn is going to be retrograding in your first house, so this will give you a little bit of relief, but definitely you are going to be having a lot of delays and frustrations also during this time, because Saturn is Shanai Shanai, as we say. So it can lead to delays and frustrations. With retrogression, of course, it is going to be in your 12th house, so expenditures might increase, or you might become very spiritually inclined and you will be going in for spending on the charitable institutes. Jupiter is in your second house zone. Now, Jupiter in the second house is very good for the jiva, that is for the living beings, but Mars is good for the financial growth. So when two of these planets, Jupiter being the Dhanabhava Lord, also 11th and the second, so this will elevate more of your courage and your power to earn more. So you are going to be inclined to making more money, and you will be able to, because of this combination till the 27th June, especially. Mars will be moving towards your third house, though, after this transit of Mars in Pisces. So this will also help you understand people better, and travel plans, all that will happen after the 27th. So before to that, I think the best would be to enhance your financials and work through your financials and be prepared for it. Mercury is going to turn direct after getting retrogradation. So this is since 11th of May, Mercury is retrograde, and 3rd of June it's going to get direct. So definitely it is going to lead to some purchase of land, property, communication gap that you had. You will be sorting it out with your family members. Ego clashes have been there. Sun is also seated in the 4th house for the whole half of the month. So you have become very authoritative and demanding. So all that you will balance out with this transit of Sun and in the 5th house, and Mercury getting direct. So there are chances of a new job or a new place that you have to move to, with Venus also transiting out of the 3rd house zone. So that also brings about travels, that also brings about, because Venus in the 4th house gets Digbali also. So this will bring about a lot of an inclination towards changing yourself and the environment you are surrounded with. So Ketu being in the ninth house gives suddenness in in your relationship with your older siblings, father, or your people around you, the immediate circle that you move around in. So this can lead to some kind of complications also while traveling, because Ketu is suddenness, and Ketu is, after all, Ketu, it's a negative planet. So I'm giving you a few dates. Make a note of these. Venus is your yoga karagraha. Check the condition of Venus. Venus in the third house is good. Venus in the fourth is good. So this will give you good results. This Venus in the third house makes you see. Venus is a Saumya Graha, so it will lead to some kind of a lack of decision making, boldly. The courage is missing. The Rahu is there, so it will push you to make the decisions which are going to help you grow. But at the same time, Rahu energy gives you a confusion also. So maybe between you and your siblings, you have some kind of confusion. You have to work through your financials, inheritances, and you have that complication. So make sure that you utilize the transit positions towards positive. So if you are understanding this is not right, which is going on, and there are external forces also which are actually not favorable, so the best is to surrender to the divine, talk to him, convey it to him. He will listen. Okay. And from the see, first on the 1st of June, there can be that you have some complications in your love life, in your relationship, and with your children. So do not get carried away. Second to the third, you can have maybe some journeys, or maybe there is something that you have to do related to your work. There has to be some meticulously, you have to plan something, you have to organize now, high time. And you can be going in for some fitness regime also. You have to look good, and you are working through yourself, your body. So that is also quite possible. 4th, 5th, 6th. Now, these are the 3 days when you can be with your partner, sexually active, and you will be getting involved in some new relationship and business also during this time. 7th, 8th, 9th, not that favorable dates. So it can lead to health issues. It can also lead to some conflict with your in-laws and with your partner also. So do not get carried away. Just calm down and sort it out. Okay, that's going to be helpful for you. 10th, 11th, 12th is the time when you can be going in for travels. You can meet some people on the journey. While on journey, you will meet somebody, and you will learn something, the lesson of your life. Maybe they will teach you and go. So this is definitely going to be leading to some teaching and enhancing your learning skills also. Okay, on the 13th and 14th, now this is also a good time, 2 days for making decisions related to your workplace. There can be that you are here, though Venus is losing his Digbala, but at the same time, this is going to be giving you elevation at the place of work. People are going to recognize you, though you are not able to prove yourself well, or you're not able to perform well. Okay, that those targets are not met. So you're feeling quite frustrated. But otherwise, the co-workers are understanding, and they are appreciating, they're supportive of you. So you're able to move further on and sustain. Okay. 15th, 16th, 17th. Okay, now these are the timings when you will come across with your ex-partner, or you will meet a new partner at a party where you are together, but at the same time, you are not in for a person who is a liar. So maybe you will come to know that the other person is a liar, and you feel quite disheartened. So be careful, check and cross-check the other person's details before stepping into a relationship seriously. 18th, 19th, 20th is the time when your expenditure can be on your jewelry, on your health, or maybe you buy some electric gadget. So you're going to be shelling out some money, especially on the 18th, 19th, 20th. 21st, 22nd, 23rd, very good dates for starting anything, any kind of business, new partnership, or new relationship also. This will definitely trigger the business person in you also, marketing guy in you also. 24th, 25th, 26th. Now, these are the dates when you will have some, connect with your family members. You are working through your financials. You're actually investing in the firms which are growing in the stocks and the shares. Very positive time if you want to go in for. 27th and the 28th, these are the two dates when you can have some kind of complications with your siblings, with your neighbors. There can be that you have to sort it out. So I think you should actually just stop, cease fire, and then move further on, because you are in anger, not able to make right kind of choices. Okay. Lastly, 29th and the 30th, this Venus is going to be in the Navmansha of your fourth house. So this will give you something or the other related to your family. You can have some complications with your family members, you can have confusion, but at the same time this will give you new relationship, new education. Coming across authoritative figures also is quite likely, and getting your job done from the government authorities is also evident. Good time to start education though. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is, 1 second. Okay. The last one, that is Pisces. Let me write it here. So for Pisces natives, Jupiter is in your first house. Definitely very positive. In case you're thinking of any kind of change, that change is going to be taking place now. Saturn is turning retrograde in your 12th house. Very positive for you, because you have been spending a lot of late. Now this will tame your expenditures. At least it will minimize, even if it is not going to stop you, but it is going to be there, but not 100%. So definitely few transit positions are very positive. 20 till the 27th, Mars is also going to be in your first house, so you have that energy, that zeal, because Mars is a positive graha for you. So it is the luck lord after all, so it is going to be enhancing you as a person, and you will be exploring the different realms, and you will be buying property, selling property. Then also there can be that you want a new vehicle, so you sell off the old one and then you start, you do the other one, the new one you want to pick up and buy. Also there is a possibility of losing money while traveling, so you have to be very careful while traveling. And Mercury is going to get direct. Mercury being the ruler of your fourth and the seventh lord, turning direct means that it is going to be making your life easy, and it is going to be giving you some relief in the areas where it is actually focusing on. So third house, good communication with your siblings, neighbors, friends. And also fourth house significations are going to improve in case you want to go in for some education, buying properties, shares, stocks, crypto, anything. So you can be going in for that. In case you're already there, already trading, so you know better now with Mercury getting direct. Also, Sun is going to be moving out of your third house and will be transiting your fourth. So in the fourth house, Sun loses his Digbala. So he is not going to be able to perform that well with the family members, though he is the king, but he becomes very emotional. So he might be just sob, crying the whole day long because of the people around you have not been able to understand you. So you will feel quite uneasy during this transit with Sun transiting through your fourth house. But still, we have to move on and we have to accept certain things. So after 15, this happens. So make sure that you have everything, underlined, and, you've made notes. So that will really help you. Also, we have Venus transiting out of the second and will be transiting your third house, which is good for the connection with your siblings. Also, excuse me. Also, we have which Sun has, Saturn has become direct, Saturn has become retrograde, Mercury has become direct. Rahu Ketu axis is also active, Rahu in the second and Ketu in the eighth. So take care of your health, because eighth house, when planets are, so they give chronic diseases, and Ketu is also a very sudden planet. So you have to keep a check on your health constantly for these next 18 months. So take care of your health and take care of your diagnosis and get yourself examined. That is the best thing to do. Also, we have to make a note of the dates that I'm giving you in this process, which are not that favorable or are favorable. So first, second, third, you will feel that you are going to be having some health issues. So take care of your health during this time, and there can be some, maybe you're housebound because of that. 4th to the 7th is a good time for travels, good time to form connectivity with your friends, overseas clientele, any education you have to start, any kind of loans that you have to take, all that is definitely going to culminate, and it's going to be towards better. 9th to the 12th. 9th, let me see. Yeah. 9th to the 12th is the time when you will be having some elevation at the place of work. Or it can also lead to some complications with the people around you at the place of work. They can be that they are not able to understand you, they are not doing things that you the way you wish to, and you're trying to convey something, they're taking it otherwise, and you're not able to do what you actually are here for. So see, sometimes what happens, people don't want to let you grow. Even if they are not doing their job, they don't want others also to do that job. So these are the dates, when you are going to be feeling those energies. People are going to backstab you, people are not going to understand you. So that is going to be from the 9th till the 12th. Okay, so make sure that you do not get carried away and make a decision of leaving your job in impulse. That is not going to help you. So make sure that you take care. Okay, and now from the 13th till the 17th, you will be aggressive towards investments. You will be really going on that mode where you want to make money. So that is also going to be giving you some clarity about your financials, and you will be actually taking the advice from your friends. Maybe you will involve your friends now. And if you're not, you should actually. They will actually help you out if at all you are stuck somewhere. So take their advice and their help. Do not get agitated with your friends. They are going to be your lifeline. They're going to be supportive of you. Take their advice. 18th till the 21st. Now, this is the time when you can have some expenditures. You can have some physical contact with your partner. You can also make decisions related to your travels and financials. You might just be a little unwell and you fall sick, and or maybe you're visiting some hospital, somebody is admitted and you're going to visit them. So that is also quite likely. 22nd to the 26th. Now this is a very good time. In case you have to make the best use of this transit, you should actually be going in for understanding yourself and be calm. Do not get carried away in making decisions. Now, this is the time when you can go in for job change, progeny, childbirth, and conception, or you want to marry. If you are looking for a potential partner, or if you have a partner and you have not got settled, so you might just get settled during this time. It is definitely in your favor. Somebody told me that Pisces is very short. I get drained actually by the end of it, but no, nothing of that sort that, I don't want to speak about Pisces. I really love to speak about all the signs, and I want to give them equal time also. It's just that maybe there is nothing much to speak about, since Jupiter is in your first house transiting there. So it is a big time saving grace for you. It is looking at your luck house. It is looking at your Purva Punya house, 4th house. So you should chant mantras. You should actually be looking forward to each and every day, and it is definitely going to be improving each and every with each passing day. Also, Jupiter in the first house gives ego clashes. Jupiter is the guru after all, right? So he might just get with the ego, he might get suppressed by his own ego. So do not get carried away and be more towards negative, on the negative side of Jupiter. Don't adapt that. From the 24th till the 26th is a good time. 27th, 28th. Now this is the time when you can, 22nd to the 22nd till the 26th is a good time for you. 27th to the 30th, you can be making wrong decisions again. Wrong decisions related to your family, purchase of property, or making decisions related to your children. Children might get aggressive, or there is an inclination to make money through the wrong means. So make sure that you do not get carried away, and you have to make some behavioral changes. Okay, you do have to, because you are too introvert. You need to come out in the world. You have to solve the problems of the others. If you are a healer, you should be actually healing yourself first. Okay, so these are the transit positions for you, and the best remedy for you would be Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Namah Om. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om chant 108 times. Do it in the morning. One time, fix it that I have to do from this time to this time this chant. Do it. Also, you can donate something in red lentils, red clothes, anything which is in red or copper. Okay, you can just donate and you will feel better. Okay, so these are the remedies, and the chant is about Hanuman Chalisa is the best chant for you. Okay, so this is it for all the 12. I'm a little tired. This is it for all the 12 ascendants, or the moon sign, or the Dasha Lord that you have to check, and we'll see what exactly are if you want to know something, you can just write in the comment section. I will definitely be responding later. Okay, it's too late, so let's hope for the best. All the best, everyone. Om Tat Sat.